the market is down. Bitcoin hit 78K overnight. 1.75 trillion was wiped from the stock market. Bitcoin did bounce back to 81K after, which is where it's at now. We articulated the variety of reasons why we thought this was in the process of happening yesterday. I think those things are all the same. Not going to go into them in huge detail. We did talk about tariffs continuously being a thorn in everyone's side, with the states kind of threatening those across the board. Ukraine war is obviously unresolved at the moment, and I think that's creating a lot of uncertainty. And then you have these spending cuts and austerity, which are being threatened in the US via Doge, as they are trying to kind of curb spending. I had this tweet to share, which is, I think the one of the things that's happened as part of this market is that it's just become the president's market, or that's what I'm that's what I'm calling it. I had this tweet from March the 3rd so that was like more than I don't know, 10 days ago or something. I said crypto is up on the strategic reserve news. This was when Bitcoin was at 91. I said can't help but feel the vibes were off though. Cardano was leading the majors up 50% after that tweet, right? And I said if the market is made by presidential tweets, then the market will be taken by presidential tweets. And I think, although I was talking about tweets in that context, I think what has happened over the last week or so is presidential statements, or statements from the Treasury Secretary, have kind of articulated to the market that they are absolutely not playing around with this. They are going to communicate that we are going to be in for a period of pain. How long and hard that pain is kind of to be decided. But we spoke yesterday about how the Treasury Secretary and the President were preparing us for lower. They said they're not even looking at the stock market, which we don't believe to be true. But that was their position. Again, trying to communicate that that is not their foremost priority at this moment in time. So I guess the question becomes then, well, how low do we go? Where do we see this bottoming out? And none of us know that for sure. But I just wanted to share one tweet from Arthur Hayes, former prominent founder, big investor in the space now. This was what he shared as his thoughts, and then I'd be curious to hear your guys' thoughts. He said the plan is to be patient. Bitcoin likely bottoms around $70,000. In his opinion, that would be a 36% correction from 110K at all-time high, which is very normal for a bull market. Then we need stocks to enter free fall. Then we need TradFi Muppet to go under. I'm not sure what he means by that. Then we get the Fed, ECB, BOJ, all easing to make their country great again. Then you load up the truck. So this is him trying to articulate the kind of dominoes that he thinks needs to happen in order for the market to come back in a more risk-on way. One thing I just wanted to point out, which I think maybe is lost on people because meme coins specifically are down so aggressive, is this interesting tweet by Greeny. Where is it? Have I lost it? I don't know. Oh, you've got it there. So this shares what you can see on the screen for the people who are listening in. Is the point is made that this has been the least volatile cycle so far. And what the graph is showing is that the drawdowns in all of the previous cycles have been far more significant. And I guess as the market cap of the digital asset class increases significantly, it takes even more money for it to become more volatile. And Saylor talks about this all the time too, where over time, the volatility will go down. That does appear to be what we are experiencing, at least so far, so long as we don't go much further down. But I think what that graph shows, or provides some color to, is you would maybe expect there to be less volatility moving forward, which would also mean that maybe you don't necessarily have to go much further lower than here or 10K down from here, because volatility over the long period of time should be decreasing as the asset class matures